Today we have a beautiful homily that's given to us by a little child. His name is Michael. Where is he? In his baptism today we see who we are in the eyes of God. I used to live up north in northern Manitoba on an Indian reserve. The Cree people there, a place called Pamichikamak. Like Ukrainian, Cree has a nice ring to it. Pamichikamak means cross lake, where the rivers cross at a certain place. And on that reserve where I was living, it was like a paradise in the north. So beautiful, the trees, the lakes clean, the beautiful wilderness all around, the fresh air. And yet at that same place, there was hell. The ugliness of sin. I remember on one occasion, I had been there for about a year and a half, working as a lay brother, helping a priest there. And we had a meeting for our young people that we were supposed to gather in the church. And so we drove down to this little church, the priest and I, and all the young people were supposed to gather together, and nobody came. And I was so frustrated because after a year and so many months, we've been trying to gather together, trying to build up our little faith community there, especially amongst the youth, and there was no response. And the people were suffering. Just like in Ukraine, so much alcoholism, so much drug abuse, so much corrupting socialism that took away these people's initiative to live. Because everything's coming from the Darjava, from the government, giving you the welfare. Just like under the communist system that so hurt our people. Because you have to be an industrious people to live in the bush where it's 50 below. You have to be an industrious people to live there. But these people had lost their will to live. High suicide rates. On that reserve, one of the highest suicide rates in all of Manitoba, in all of Canada. Young people killing themselves. Mostly young people. And it would start with one person, and then a little while later, there'd be a copycat effect. And these young people would take their lives one after another, and the whole reserve would be mourning. Hell. On that reserve, because of the alcoholism and the drinking, there were cars smashed up on the side of the road next to houses. House got a window smashed in, the people put a pillow in it. To stop the cold air coming in when it's 50 below. Garbage all over the place. The Canadian Army had made sorties into that area. They'd done some training in that area, trying to train their guys in the north how to fight. And they left a lot of their equipment there. Personnel carriers and all kinds of military equipment laying around abandoned. The place looked like it was a place of war when you see in the pictures, or how anybody knows what it's like in Atoll in Ukraine, or if anybody's been in a war zone. Garbage. I remember the Pampers. You know, ladies, you know what Pampers are. Pampers all over the place. Broken windows, broken glass. People walking on the street drunk. No hope. No hope. Hell. We were coming back from that church that day, and I said to myself, my God, can't these people do better? Can't these people pull up their straps and stand up? What's wrong with them? And as we drove back to where our house was on the reserve, the sun was setting. I'll never forget that sun. As the sun was setting, all the land began to change. You know what it's like when the sun sets and everything turns different colors? But I had never seen anything like this before. As the sun was set over that lake where we lived, and flooding the reserve with light as we drove through this disaster zone, everything was transfigured into gold. Zolotho. It all was shining like gold. And I remember as we were driving, I was astounded at this, how everything looked gold. The wrecks on the road looked gold. The pillows stuck out of the window looked gold. The Pampers looked gold. All the garbage looked gold. And then I saw one father with his little daughter walking on the side of the road as we drove by them. And they turned gold. And I heard this voice speak to me in the depth of my heart. And it said this: "This is how I see them. This is how I see them. This is how God sees those people. This is how God sees us, even in all our garbage, even in our hell. This how God sees us, who are made in His image and likeness, who've been called to be sons and daughters of God. We have a dignity that is beyond anything we can imagine. We are zolotho. We are golden in His eyes." You want to know the proof that that's Christian teaching? Little Liam, did you see what happened to him today? He was washed. He was anointed. He became a little priest, ready to offer his life up to God. And now he will come to the altar of the great high priest, and he's going to receive the body and blood of the King. The one who says, "This is how I see him." Zolotho. This is your dignity. This is your identity. This is your high calling. All of you here who belong to Christ, as Liam belongs, you have been called to this altar to receive the great King, who makes us, who transfigures us into the image and likeness of Himself. And who even now, on this day, on this Sunday, gives us a partaking of His victory, of His resurrection, of His heathness, of His dignity, and gives us His very body and blood to dwell in us. This is why today on the streets of Brampton and throughout this country, people will be gathering and bearing witness to life in what they call the life chain. We have something to preach to a world that doesn't know this. We have a great hope because we have such a great God who makes us in the image and likeness of Himself. Right, Liam? Right. May God open our eyes to what we are and to what each other is. We are zolotho. We are gold. Even in all our garbage, even in our hell, we are golden for Him. Never forget your dignity. Never forget your dignity. And now approach to the holy mysteries where you are reminded of who you are. Sons and daughters of the life-creating Trinity, who reigns Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, now and ever, in the ages of ages. Amen. Slava Jesu Christus.